Hey, I'm curious if you guys would like to start with something a little bit different. I'll leave it up to you guys. I spent a week training. I actually got to spend about 6 hours with Tony Robbins' personal trainer. And one of the things that he shared with us is, for example, how many of us work out? Okay, about 3/4 of the room. How many of you take supplements? Would it be interesting to know that you're only getting about 60% effectiveness from both of those items if your body isn't structurally oriented correctly? Would that be interesting to know? So he shared a couple of exercises that, if done daily, will do a great deal of repair in repairing your lymphatic system. Everybody know what the lymphatic system's role is, right? It's basically eliminate toxins and waste from our body. And so he shared that, and then he also shared that you'll get greater improvement in your workouts and in your supplementation if your body is oriented correctly. And one of the things that he shared is that one of the most detrimental things that we do as a culture anymore is we sit in chairs. So most of you sat in a chair to drive here. Most of you are sitting in a chair now. Most of our lives we're spending in chairs looking at computers, and it's one of the most detrimental things to our mobility, basically our hips being able to move. So if you'd like to, I can show you 3 exercises that we did, and we started every day with these exercises. And the reason being is it'll make more impactful. You know, the first thing that we typically do is we go into gratitudes, right? And you know what research and science has proven is that you can have a greater impact on your emotional and physical, or your emotional and mental state is directly also impacted by your physical state. So focusing on all 3 actually gives you greater improvements, greater efficiency in each individual one. Does that make sense? Would you guys be willing to do just a couple quick exercises? Okay, everybody stand up.
Can you do them in heels? My question.
If you have heels, you should probably take your shoes off. So we'll wait a minute as Justin Thote takes his heels off. Okay, so give yourself plenty of room. You're going to want to give yourself plenty of room, spread out a little bit. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to take your toes and you're going to pigeon toe them. So you're going to want to be about hip width across, about 2 fists apart with your heels, and then bring your toes in uncomfortably together. Okay, this is going to put some strain on your hips. Then all you're going to do is take your arms, and you're going to want to put them in the back of your head, and you're going to want to move those elbows back. Now, what you don't want to do is push your head forward. So your hands are interlaced behind your head, no pressure on your head whatsoever. And you're going to stand up straight, those toes inverted, stand up straight, and bring those elbows all the way back as far as you can, and we're going to hold that for about 20 seconds. We're going to hold that for about 20 seconds, bring those elbows, Dan, bring those elbows way back, look forward, eyes facing forward. And what you're doing is you're just bringing so much relief to that middle back. You're stretching and opening up your pelvis, you're opening up your hips, and just allowing the blood flow to go through there. And as a matter of fact, what Brian Bradley shared with me, we ended up talking quite a bit, is that he'll do this, so make sure those toes are pointed together. He'll do this in between sets because of the way that it resets your spine. Okay, go ahead and shake yourselves out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, then we're gonna do one more. And this one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your heels about fist width apart, and then just slightly invert your toes. And then you're gonna put your hands on your butt, just like so, as far back as you can. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to take those elbows and bring them together. Just really stretch and bring them together, bring them together. Now don't bring them completely together, you're gonna break your shoulder blades. But bring them together, and then here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pivot forward, okay? but you're going to pivot forward and keep your spine straight and looking straight ahead. And you're going to tip over as far as you can, really feel that stretch, keep those elbows. You want to make sure to keep your back straight. Okay, keep those elbows back as far as you can. Oh, and just bring those elbows back and then hold that for about 10 seconds. This is awesome. You guys look ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. We're gonna do Jesse. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, these people have gone completely off the rails. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more, and this is really actually, Jesse, come to the front of the room, and would someone bring me one of those? Yeah. I want to show you something really, really powerful. I've never done this before. Will someone bring me one of those stationary chairs, not the rollers? Yeah, thank you, Justin. Bring that up. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to sit in the chair, and I want you to sit in the chair like the average American's posture. Spin it this way so you're facing them. Okay. Just exaggerate shitty posture. Okay. Actually sit up just a little bit more, but just kind of, you think about we're sitting in front of the computer. Yeah, you've got the shoulders hunched over, right? Let me pick, who's the smallest girl here? Who's the tiniest? Oh, no. Let's see. No, she's tough. Like she beats up on me all the time. Come on up. Here's what I want you to do. He's a big tough guy, so I want you to really give it to him, okay? I want you to just give him a good shove and then notice, right? Just give him a good couple of shoves. Just give him okay, give him another one. Oh! Okay. So now, here's what we're gonna do. Might be better if I shoulder. Well, here's what you're gonna do, okay? Bring your butt towards the middle of the chair, okay? And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna focus on bringing your pelvis forward, okay? So just think about rolling that pelvis forward, okay? And arching that middle back. Then you're gonna bring your shoulders back. And Jesse, what you wanna do is is as if your sternum has a direct line to the sky. Now bring your shoulders back, okay? Moving straight, looking straight ahead. Give him a good shove now. What do you guys notice? More stability, right? So when I was working with Brian, what Brian told me is do as many exercises as possible, because here we are, right? We're doing bicep curls, and we're doing shoulders, and we're doing lateral raises, and we're doing all these things, right? And what he shared with me is you want to do those exercises from a solid core, where your hips are in the right place, where your spine is aligned just right, your shoulders are back, and you're going to get a lot more momentum. But what he also shared is we should practice this while sitting in our seats. We should practice this while driving in our car. Literally rolling. You guys want to try it? Literally, yeah, everyone grab their seats. Then we'll get back up for one more exercise, and then we'll do our gratitudes. Nice job, brother. So move to about the middle of the seat. Okay, now notice how it feels to just be kind of sitting there slumped. Would that represent how we typically sit in a seat? Okay, now what you're gonna do, focus on the hips first, the pelvis first, rolling that pelvis forward. Okay, roll it forward, arch that lower back, bring the shoulders back, and bring that sternum right up to the sky. How does that feel? How does that feel? So literally, you guys, you do in yoga or in stretches, they do the cat-cow, right? So you literally do 5 or 6 of these. Roll it back, roll it forward, roll it back. What you're doing is you're getting that mobility. You're restoring that mobility in your lower. What you're really doing is you're exercising your psoas, which is one of the largest muscles related to our stability and core. Okay. All right, guys. You guys want to do one more? Okay, let's do one more. For this one, everyone's going to stand up. Give yourselves some room. Okay. This exercise is really to get some momentum and some mobility. So you're really going to give it all you've got. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to take your right foot forward. Your left leg back. You're going to have, I'll do it this way. Okay? Or left foot, doesn't matter because we're going to switch. Okay? You're going to take your arms like so. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms and you're going to bring your arms from your ears to your hips, from your ears to your hips. And we're just going to, this is the perfect pace. And then what we're going to do for about 15 seconds is we're going to speed that up, okay? What you want to do is you don't want to, so lean over just a little bit, Amy. Lean over just a little bit, bring your right foot forward. There you go. And you want, as if we're in a sprint, right? And you want to do that as fast as possible. You want to go and do that for about 15 seconds. Okay, if you're doing it right, see how Jesse is kind of bouncing and moving? You want to get that movement back in your body and you just go. We got 5 more seconds. There we go. Okay, good. Shake it out, shake it out. Now do your other leg. Okay, ready? Just slow movements at first. Get that movement. You want to get your hand up to your ear and back to your hips and go. As fast as you can. As fast as you think you're going, go a little bit faster. Get that momentum going. There you go. Look at those hips moving. Look at those shoulders moving. All right, nice job. Give yourselves a big hand. Let me ask you this. In terms of your physiological state, where would you say you were at before we started the exercise versus afterwards? Anyone? Less tired, a little more energetic, right? You got some deep breaths. How does your body feel? More relaxed. We hold an incredible amount of tension in our bodies. I mean, just an incredible amount of tension. So just those few exercises done every day. You know, he called me out in the crowd and in the audience. And he said, "You don't sleep very well, do you?" It's like, I'm like, "You don't know me." I don't sleep very well. And he said, "It's because you don't train to sleep. You've not trained your body to sleep." So he said this to me yesterday. It'd have been cool if he'd have said it to me 4 days before because I had trouble sleeping the whole time I was in San Diego. But he said it to me yesterday. And so when I got home last night, while Cambria was in the bathroom getting ready, I did those exercises that I just showed you. I probably had the best sleep I've had in years. It's like the tension just went out of my body and I could actually fully relax and get into that deep sleep, which has been a real challenge for me for the last few years. So, with all of that done, what we're going to do now is have you stand, find a partner, and share something you're grateful for.